Right, well, I'm outside the Parador Hotel. The Camino de Santiago, the French way, goes this direction. Oviedo goes in this direction, which I'll be heading shortly. It feels strange veering off the French way, but I'll rejoin it again in Melilla when I come off the Primitivo. A few hundred kilometres that way. Right, let's get going then. Well, so far so good. I'm only around the corner from the hotel, but the proper route takes you basically along the road for about 6-7 kilometres, so you can go along the river on a path which parallels it. So there's nothing sort of like between here and the next place where you can sort of get a drink and what have you. So I'm just gonna mosey along the river. Oh, Jesus Christ, my fucking leg just went. And actually there are arrows that are marking the alternative river route, which is nice to know. Well, if any of you out there are considering doing the San Salvador, then I implore you to take the alternative river route. It's much nicer and it's well marked, so you won't have any problems. You know, unless of course you're one of those people that likes to high impact concrete urbanised areas with lots of traffic, then yeah, then take that route by all means. I don't think there's too many people like that about. A distinct lack of pilgrims since I peeled off from the French way by the Parador Hotel. Just me. I doubt I'll see many on this bit, which is quite nice to be fair. Well, bit of ankle support. I recall packing it at the beginning, thinking that might come in handy. I don't really need it for my ankle, but I've got it sort of strapped sort of quite high up, and it's basically supporting my lower leg, keeping everything sort of tight, and it seems to be making a good considerable difference. So yeah, that's a very positive thing. Just leaving the sort of village, and as you can see, the road just turns into a gravelly track now. I suppose the next place I come to, it will go back to normal again. But yeah, so far so good. I've done about 9 kilometres. I've had a coffee and some Coca-Cola, a painkiller and a couple of sticky buns. There wasn't a shop in the town, so I think that's the bread van. They tend to drive up and down the main drag tooting their horns. Yeah, so I've got a tin of sardines, a bit of chorizo, a litre of water, so I can get by on that if I need to. But in about 12 kilometres I think there's somewhere I can get some food, something to eat. We'll see. I can see mountains and everything's getting a bit hilly. Check it out. It's a bit odd leaving the French way. It felt wrong, but now this feels right. And I'll tell you why. Because the French way is very familiar. I've walked that section across the Meseta 3 times now. This is all brand new. And it's even making me think, okay, when I get to Oviedo, maybe I won't walk the Primitivo because I've walked the Primitivo. Maybe I'll finish the Norte, because that's all brand new. Yeah. Options. Well, the last 3 or 4 kilometres have been very hard on the old legs. Struggling a bit, to be honest with you, with my calf hobbling along. I'm at this little place now, but all I've got here is food. I haven't really got beer and drinks, not really any food. Although I've had a little sort of bit of tapas, but it's not much. And I need some proper food, so I've got another 4.4 kilometres to La Robla, and may or may not be able to get some digs there, which is a massive problem because I can camp out. But definitely I'll get some proper meal there, which is I do need that. And I need to rest my legs because I'm not getting any better. It's 3 minutes past 5. I've got 4.4 kilometres to go to La Robla, where I can get some food and supplies and stuff. And I'm moving along at a snail's pace. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to carry on with this, because I think I've torn the Achilles tendon away from the calf muscle. But we'll see how long it takes me to get to La Robla, and then go from there. Here we go, look, one of those persecute the pedestrians bridges, lovely. I'll tell you what, after today, this is the best 20 euros I've ever spent. Clean. It's been quite a day. I'm here at Pension Mundo in La Robla. It's about, I've done about 28 kilometres I think today, including a couple of kilometres I did in Lyon to get to the start of the San Salvador at the Parador. Yeah, it's been a tough old day. Quite possibly one of the hardest days I've ever done on any Camino. Purely down to my leg not being 100%. I had tough days on the Via del Plata, definitely, but that was down to the just like heat wave. Today was a struggle of muscular proportions, and yeah, I just took it nice and steady, and I am well into the that's it, first day done of the San Salvador. I've got maybe 4-5 days left. I was looking at the app, and I can maybe do maybe a couple of short days, like a 14 kilometre tomorrow, and then maybe a 9 kilometre the next day, which adds an extra day to my trip. But what it does mean is then I'm at my freshest to start the dodgy bit in the middle, which is the high point. And there's at least 8 kilometres of nothingness over the top of the mountain, and then another 7.5 to the next place where you can like get something to eat. So that's going to be the day of days, I think. Particularly seeing how my leg is. I mean, it's all right at the moment. It's weird, you know. It's I had one moment 4.4 kilometres ago where I thought, I don't think I can walk any further, but I popped a painkiller, had a couple of pints, and yeah, carried on as you do, and here I am. So bring on tomorrow.